development. Viewers, we're tracking more news coming in. We're now learning that Venezuelan President Nicolás Maduro has called on the United States to abandon what he has described as plans for violent regime change in Venezuela and across Latin America. Listen in.
El gobierno de los Estados Unidos de Norteamérica debe abandonar su plan de un cambio de régimen violento en Venezuela y en toda América Latina y el Caribe y respetar la soberanía, el derecho a la...
Remember, tensions have intensified in the week, especially as a U.S. military strike was carried out on Tuesday that killed 11 people and sank a Venezuelan boat. This allegedly was involved in narcotics trafficking. Now, in a show of force, Washington has deployed 10 additional F-35 stealth fighter jets to the Southern Caribbean. Meanwhile, U.S. President Donald Trump has denied that regime change is the goal. He has questioned the legitimacy of Venezuela's 2024 presidential election, which Maduro claims to have won. Trump has meanwhile also issued a warning to Caracas following an incident in which two Venezuelan military aircrafts reportedly flew close to a U.S. naval vessel. He has in fact stated that any threats to U.S. forces would be met with military retaliation. Take a look.
But I would say, General, if they do that, you have a choice of doing anything you want, okay? If they fly in a dangerous position, I would say that you can, you or your captains can make the decision as to what they want to do, all right?
Sure. Sir, how close did they get, Mr. President? You said they didn't go over.
Say it?
How close did they get? You said the planes did not
Well, I don't
go
want to
over.
talk about that, but if they do put us in a dangerous position, they'll be shut down. Thank you very much, everybody.
All right, we've heard what Donald Trump has had to say. He has very clearly given a free hand to the U.S. military, stating that they can do whatever they want in an event if any Venezuelan aircraft ever comes near a U.S. naval base. Again, with us on the broadcast is Dr. Satoru Nagao. He's a fellow at the Hudson Institute in Tokyo. Thank you so much for speaking to us on NewsX World. We do know that the United States of America does not recognize Maduro as the legitimate ruler of Venezuela, leader of Venezuela, actually. We've also seen that the United States claims that they're trying to block off the narcotic smuggling route. They're trying to stifle that and ensure that narcotics are not smuggled from Venezuela to the United States of America. And that is the reason they're claiming for the military buildup. Maduro, meanwhile, has activated militias in response to this, claiming that a regime change operation is what the United States is eyeing as an end goal. We do know that Venezuela has quite a lot of oil reserves, something that the U.S. continues to keep its eye on. Do you think and do you believe the United States' ostensible reason?
Yes, sir. In this case, there's a high possibility that Trump administration will strike a limited facility in Venezuela. Because view from India's Operation Sindoor is similar type. India did not attack the military facility of the Pakistan first time, and only target is only terrorist-related target that is limited to strike against Pakistan. That is one of the good example. When the United States attacked Venezuela, there is a drug-related facility, and so U.S. will attack these facilities at a limited pace. So that's why the President Trump said that this is not regime change. This is a military operation against a drug-related issue. And indeed, there is a high possibility that the Trump administration will choose the attack because view from the Trump administration, drug issue, illegal immigration issue, this issue is a very domestic issue. The threat against mainland of the United States directly. So that's why they think that this is very important. And so view from such kind of the idea, there is a high possibility that they will attack drug cartels in the Venezuela, even if this is not regime change. So Maduro itself will face something difficulty, that is true. But at the same time, United States hasn't planned to occupy Venezuela or stay in Venezuela for a long time. This is a military operation, but a very limited one, and the target is the drug-related facility, I think.
All right, so I request you to stay on with us as we track further developments coming in. Viewers,